we are trying to increase the structured manner in which we have the conversations. We are going to fine-tune our annual strategic planning as a result of the Connected Kenya conversations.
On the 14th to the 17th of April 2014, the Connected Kenya Summit was held at Diani, Kwale County. The conference, a signature ICT event organized by the ICT Authority, saw more than 500 top-level executives meet to deliberate on matters of ICT uptake. The event was led by Dr. Fred Matiang'i, the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of ICT, among other top dignitaries.
In the last 3 or 4 years, I would say the summit has grown, metamorphosed from just being a forum for basic discussion, but to be a forum of endorsement of certain levels of advancement in the industry. Right now, a lot of the changes you see in government have actually been birthed from this conference.
The event, which started off as Connected Government back in 2009, is now on its 6th year and continues to grow and include more decision makers in both the private and public sectors. This year, the theme was Breaking the Barriers, which looked at ways of growing and tackling ICT adoption issues at regional, national, and county levels.
We want you to challenge us, to think of original ideas, inspire us to see how we can use ICT to serve the citizen better.
Among the topics that were discussed included big data analytics, creating value in private and public partnerships, digital leadership, cybersecurity threats, efficiency in value chains, and cashless payment solutions.
We are a small team, even though we're partnering with Costa. It will take a long time to meet all the counties, but in Connected Kenya we met the bulk of them. So this was a phenomenal opportunity for us.
The conference also saw to the launch of a revamped Smart Kenya Master Plan, of which 16 projects have been earmarked for implementation, 3 of which are under the Presidential Digital Transformation Project.
The ICT Master Plan officially launched.
We developed a vision and guiding principles for the master plan, as well as a theme. And this vision had to be aligned to Vision 2030.
Other policy documents discussed were the draft cybersecurity strategy and the broadband strategy.
When Kenya Highway Authority come on board, it creates an opportunity for us to be able to engage together. Because one of the biggest challenges and the biggest costs for internet users is the fact that the price is not coming down as much as the user would like it to. But it's difficult for the cost of broadband to come down when you have road constructors cutting the cables every day.
The summit for the first time drew representation from the region, with Rwanda, Uganda, South Sudan, and Tanzania taking part. Also present were county representatives who were building on the agenda set at last year's summit and saw the formation of the quarterly ICT summits. Breakout sessions were introduced to the menu this year and accompanied the insightful panel discussions and enchanting heated fireside chats. Another highlight of the conference was the ICT Innovation Awards, which saw 11 startups get recognition for their transformative products.
Very exciting. We have learned a lot from the sessions, the breakout sessions. We have met a lot of potential partners for the company. We have been exposed, and the word is now out there that there is this company called Eneza that works with education, which plays out well for us in terms of marketing.
At the end of the 2-day engaging deliberations, delegates agreed to move beyond borders by pushing for a connected East Africa event starting next year.
From next year, we will be holding a connected East Africa Summit.
Coming to the Northern Corridor ICT infrastructure, we are also part of that. And we have a technical team among the brothers here in East Africa. And we're hoping that by putting in place our regulatory body and the issue discussed connected with the roaming and the SIM card registration will be in one page with brothers in East Africa.
Kenya also committed to assisting South Sudan as the country looks into setting up necessary infrastructure in the telecom industry, starting with the Office of the Regulator. The conference also deliberated on the need to see to the actualization of the Smart Kenya Master Plan, which has identified 16 flagship projects. Other outcomes included the development of a digital policy, fast tracking of bills, and pending ICT regulations, and close collaboration with all stakeholders, including the county governments who are setting up their ICT frameworks.
This is what the laptop for students is replacing. The laptop is a bug. The books are content. Why would you want to teach a child in Wajir A is for apple? They've never seen an apple.
A white paper on the ICT landscape in Kenya was presented, spotlighting key successes, challenges, and gaps that the Kenya ICT sector faces. The document will guide the discussions at the summit towards deliberations and agreements on the measures that Kenya can take in order to thrive as a digital economy.
And one of actually the things that we should be thinking about from the ICT perspective is to look at how ICT can support agriculture.
A select representative group will be set up to follow through on the implementation of the summit outcomes and report back in the 2015 event.
We have proposed that this year we will come up with a caucus that puts together public and private sector. And this caucus will monitor the implementation of the resolutions and the action points that we agree on in Connected Kenya.
The 2014 conference platinum sponsor was SAP. Other sponsors were Liquid Telecom, Microsoft, UNDP, IBM, Seacom, Orange, and Dimension Data. Also on the sponsors list was Fiber, Huawei, CCK, Oracle, IDC, and Technobrain.